Good something, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts today. I'm using a selfie stick. We're here on the Barbara J. This is the lower area. I will not show the captain's took us at this point. But we do have a lovely captain who happens to be my neighbor. And here's some photos and so forth, and I'm just going to pause and take a look. We're early, so coming up. And that's what that looks like down there. Hope you can see it. This is sort of fun using this because it doesn't hurt my arms. Pausing while I climb the stairs. Captain's quarters are in there. Sorry, trying not to wobble. This is probably where I will locate. Really can't see what I'm doing because I have my glasses off and I'm looking at it through here. But here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Barbara J. on beautiful Conneaut Lake. And here I'll show you the wheel. I'm sure that's in the frame, probably. Here's the lake. I'm going to spin around. The town is right through there. And that's Ice House Park. Pausing. Okay, I'm on a floating dock, so I can't help but move. And here it is. Spin around. There must be kind of a gathering going on here today, ladies and gentlemen. And Edna, I got to park Edna with a handicap hangy deal in there because Janet, she did a tremendous job. I can't get over how well she does getting in and out and all that jazz. Pausing. If this video is a little crooked, it's because I'm a crooked person. No, it's because my one rubber dealie came off of this selfie stick. So we're just going to walk over here and I'll show you Edna with her sticker. Not sticker, but you know what I mean. There she is. Yes, Claire Hoagland is actually the captain today, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see the reserve for handicap? So we got a good spot. There's where the festivities will be unfolding. We're quite early, so I might have to make this into 2 videos, but I'm going to try to pause and do all that. Here I am. Okay, here it is from a distance. I'm standing in Ice House Park. For some of you who have been with me for a while, you will recognize it. They have various events down here, like the Wooden Boat Show and the Ice Festival. And you can learn about the lake by looking at this little historical monument type thing, or whatever it's called, about the geology. I've done this before, but like I said, I have new people. So there's that. That is if you are one to follow the official historical narrative, ladies and gentlemen. And you know that I question everything and drives people to drink, I'm sure. Pausing, going back to the boat. Okay, now, here's Janet.
Welcome to the Barbara J, and be sure to press that like button.
Excellent, thank you, Janet. And here's Judy. Janet,
I'm delighted to be here.
she's delighted to be here, and I'm sorry I don't know this gentleman's name.
Get on the road, I'm an old man.
And I'm not gonna know it. It's Richard. Okay, pausing. Here's Mick. Mick is joining us.
Mick coming out too?
Mick is joining us. We thought we're just kind of locating down under, but we're gonna maneuver.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind going up top.
Me too. Let's go.
My pants are unzipped. Oh, wait, I don't have you on there. Here's our Captain Claire. Claire, tell us. Claire knows my brother. So, anyhow, and he's our neighbor.
Right.
That's it for now. We'll catch him when he's being a captain.
Drunken teenagers throwing up over the side of the
Oh,
boat.
lovely. That's Mick. Here's the captain quarters. Okay, we're gonna stay up here. Do you want to sit here, Mick?
I'll sit anywhere you want me to.
Of course, I'm gonna go up and go back and get the wheel paddling and all that jazz. All right, pausing. We're a little nervous about that music playing, that I'll get some sort of strike, so we're gonna talk over
Music?
it.
I don't hear any music.
I don't either.
I went
Oh
to
my
the
God, la di
store
da da
today and
da.
bought a pack of gum.
When's the last time you were on the Barbara J? Mick, talk
Well,
loudly.
I'm be glad to tell you that I was here during a end of summer cruise with Judy Hughes and her
Mama Bear.
employees, and they were just being teenagers to the full extent.
Was I in town? I think I missed that one.
Probably. It happened, it was a pretty much a yearly event for there for a while.
Maybe I did attend. Who knows? I can't keep
Yep.
track of my own
It's been a long
shenanigans.
time. It's been many a year, and it's lovely to be back.
Okay, good. Here comes the captain. I'm sweaty, ladies and gentlemen, as usual. But there is Silver Shores, and there's the condos. We're still in, what do you call it? We're still in docked or whatever.
Park.
Yes, we're still in
Ice House Park.
There's Claire Hoagland, ladies and gentlemen, a man who is going to pilot our destiny. Pausing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Vicky. Vicky, she is a class member of Coney Lake graduating class.
Linesville.
Linesville, I'm sorry, 1969, forgive me. Tell us details about the gathering today.
Oh, today is the final day. We've been at it for 3 days now, and the Barbara J is our last stop. Friday night we had a little get together over at Station 20 in Coney Lake.
Nice.
Yesterday we had a really nice picnic and hayride up at George Gregg's home.
Oh,
in
that sounds
Linesville.
wonderful. Was it horse-drawn or tractor?
It was tractor drawn, and we had really, it couldn't have been, we were blessed with good weather. It was just awesome. Food was great, and people came from out of town, Texas, Las Vegas,
Wow.
Florida, Virginia.
So this is Linesville, then, not Coney Lake.
This is
I thought
Linesville.
Bruce Flickinger went to Coney Lake.
No, Bruce Flickinger went to Linesville.
Well, now that we know that, we can move on. Okay, I'm going to pause. Thank you, Vicky.
You're welcome.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still here. That is the seaweed harvester over there, the orange-looking thing. It's so that chemicals don't have to be used in the lake, and that goes around naturally, well, in a machine-like fashion, and gathers the seaweed. Here we are. We're still here. Nothing has changed. Happening
Yes. Here we are, live on the Barbara J.
with Lisa,
With
your
Lisa
hostess.
Hauserman. Lisa Jane Hauserman.
Yeah.
Not her real middle
Look,
name.
I wore a thing.
She's wearing her thing, and she's having a little bit of pre-cruise jitters.
Yeah, I'm just high strung, and I've got to stumble back there and get the wheel paddling.
But
Okay.
she's already interviewed people and done establishing shots, and she's a professional
Autographer.
videographer.
Okay, now hand it back to me and I'll
Handing
pause.
back.
Handing back. That was this gentleman right here.
Okay, it's just suddenly hitting me. There's a lake. There's a natural lake.
Yes.
Pontiac Lake.
And we grew up here.
And we grew up here, and it's beautiful. And people drive from miles around just to be here and behold its beauty and wonder.
And here we are. We just
Here
take
we
it
are.
for granted.
We don't take it for granted because it's actually very beautiful and lovely.
There's Janet. She's chatting with people because she's a friendly person. All right, pausing.
You want to explain what it is?
No, here we go. Oh my gosh, we are. Oh, wow, look. Explain, Mick. Ah, we're underway.
It's a wheel, and it's got paddles.
Very good.
Hence the name paddle wheel.
Okay, and this boat comes from Michigan. Did you know that?
No. And did you know the paddle wheel was invented by Earl Paddle Wheel
No,
of Michigan?
I thought so, yes, absolutely. Only the correct knowledge will be imparted here on Lounging with Lisa. Are we moving, actually?
We're backing out of
Oh
the
my
boat.
gosh, I'll just go here. That's us. Notice the town getting smaller, ladies and
I can
gentlemen.
hardly see it.
It's a dot on the horizon, actually.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome aboard the Barbara J. I'm Captain Claire. I'm Masonry Club. The welcome class 59
This is fun.
tonight.
It is fun.
Trip lasts an hour and a half. We'll be back.
I'm gonna pause.
You're safe.
I'm glad I have a selfie stick because there's my nails, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's tell them what this is over here. Fireman's Beach, isn't it?
This is Fireman's Beach.
Talk loud.
This is Fireman's Beach. It's named because it was used by firemen to get water out of the lake.
Are you serious?
That's serious.
Okay, groovy.
That's a boat.
That's the boat, pontoon boat. Oh, I'm getting wet. Okay, I'll block your way. I could use the coolness. Okay, pausing. Mick lived in one of the houses with the red roof. You can't really see it too well, though. We are 9 minutes and 22 seconds into this gig.
Time to jump overboard.
Pausing. We're rolling. You're on film.
Hi,
There's
folks.
Claire is actually steering the boat.
Actually steering the boat with this wheel come out of a shipwreck. I don't know whether it was a pirate ship or what kind of ship, but it's the wheel is the oldest part of the boat.
Oh my God, that is. Can I just step back there and
Sure,
try
sure,
to?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that until last weekend.
Really?
People
So the
that,
wheel is the
That come
oldest-
out of a shipwreck, yeah.
That is crazy. And here's his view, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Mick and I were talking, they have that. I'll stop this. I just stepped out the other side of the, is this called the captain cabin or something?
Wheelhouse, pilot house.
Wheelhouse or pilot house. And I'm going to show you, know, Colleen, she lounges sometimes. We're going to show you Nye's Marina that her family has owned for, you guessed it, 1,000 years. I might do this in 2 parts, ladies and gentlemen. So Mick and I were talking, I should probably do maybe, well, I'm already over 10 minutes, but there's Nye's Marina back there. I'm clear at the front of the boat at this point. Hope you can see it. Not sure. I kind of looking through. It's back there. Take my word for it. Perpetual has done a lot of these houses in terms of painting. Here's the front of the boat. There's Mick. Hey Mick, I'm filming. There he is. Are you checking my stuff? She's downstairs? No, I mean downstairs stuff. Okay, great. We're coming around to where something happened. I think we're being, you know, there's narration. There's Mick, lifelong friend, looking over the side of the boat. That's the starboard side, right, Mick? We're on the starboard side, aren't we? Hey, we know our stuff. I'm going to pause, but I'll pick back up when Joel calls it the big house that he painted. Ladies and gentlemen, it is vibrating down here. We're at the front of the boat here. I'll just show you. Part of the class of 69 is down there enjoying themselves. There is the captain quarters, I'm sure. And we're approaching that house. All these cottages are adorable houses, whatever. And of course they cost a lot of money.
This is the point.
This is the point.
Oh, the point.
It's called the point. Coming up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I am vibrating my brains out.
Where that flagpole is.
Pausing. This is called the point, ladies and gentlemen. As Mick just said, boy, I can't believe how vibrating it is here. A little bit of mist. See that gray house right there through the thing, right there in the middle? That's the one Joel painted, and he calls it the big house. Actually, he painted a lot of these. And then Fireman's Beach is once again over there. You know, Paul and I had that boating accident in the vicinity of, oh, kind of where that boat is. I don't know. You've seen one boat, you've seen them all. I'm kidding. So there's the big house, there's the sky. It looks so scary. Pausing, I'm going to go relax.
All right.
Was born. The lake is 3 miles long and 1 mile wide at its widest point. It covers 920 acres. The capacity of the lake is 5.5 billion gallons.
How do you feel about that information?
It's something I learned today.
Me too. Pausing so I don't get a copyright infringement strike.
You know Dr. Baslack?
I do. His house is the one with the lighthouse. That's what I thought. I believe my perpetual fiance did the painting inside. It may be out as well, I'm not sure. He did a lot of these. Anyhow, you heard it from the lady next to me. There's Dr. Baslack's house with the lighthouse in front of it for all you lighthouse enthusiasts.
That's what they paid for.
Okay, signing off for a minute. Tell us, how do you feel about being here today, Mick?
I love it. It's fun. It's a lake. I'm just still getting over that.
I know, crazy. Okay.
I've been on a boat of any sort or anything.
I think I've been on here since 2008 or something to do with the Historical Society, and David was on, and
It's wild.
crazy. Okay. There was where we were, basically over, oh, flags in the way.
You want to tell the tender story on the video?
About what?
Your accent?
No. Okay, that is the Iroquois Club where the child worked for like 3 years. Right there, Iroquois Boating and Fishing Club, right? Right there, ladies. I'm glad it's not sunny because I can see. This would be on the east side, the famous east side, but we're going, it'll be more east side here in a minute than it is now. Some more of the lovely homes here on the east side, ladies and gentlemen.
Edwards Air Force Base. No.
And here's the other view of the Iroquois Club.
There's an Air Force Base.
East Side living. Janet is up front, and you can see like an opening in the cloud. It's because of Janet pausing. More of the East Side, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the heart of the East Side, almost to Midway, I believe. So it's kind of raining a little, not much though. It's cool up here, I love it. I'm gonna ask Claire to blow it again. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, can you honk that horn again? There it is. On special request. Pausing. People are waving at the Barbara J, ladies and gentlemen. I'm filming for YouTube, so yeah, pardon me. We are approaching Midway at some point, and it is raining a bit, so I might have to duck downstairs as to not damage this priceless phone, I'm sure. Okay, this is going to be hard to explain, but there's a house there. See that turquoise looking boat? Let me see if I'm right. There's a beach, and I used to live at that little cottage out of space, like back in behind all that jazz. In fact, there's Madeline Watson's dog. She's a family friend. It's the one very long and white. And we are approaching Midway Beach. It's a private beach, ladies and gentlemen. You have to live down here or have some sort of beach pass. That's what's happening here. Not so live on the Barbara J. I think I am just going to keep this one video. I don't feel like breaking it up into two. So, there you have my story, and I'm sticking to it. Midway Beach, where I was allowed to go when I lived back in behind there. But Mother had a pool, so I really didn't go to the beach. A little bit, I did. Okay, pausing.
Midway Beach, semi-private beach serving Midway community cottage residents and renters. The former Midway Hotel, so named because of its location halfway up the lake on the east side, was on the area just north of the beach. The hotel was built in 1895 when Conneaut Lake was becoming a budding resort. A prominent family named Quigley owned and farmed the land from the lake all the way back to Route 18. For the hotel, the family's farmhouse was often filled with boarders eager to enjoy the lake. Their
Dave
farm
Shave
furnished
beat you to it. We
vegetables,
had him
dairy
at the
products,
reunion
and
last night
poultry
taking
for
a
the
group
hotel
picture.
for
Oh, okay,
years.
good, okay.
One of the many
I'm
large
recording.
public steamboats on the lake during that time, the Iroquois, was aligned with the Midway Hotel. In the 1920s, Quigley's sold lots where cottages soon sprang up. One of their barns was the original cow shed. That was a nightclub
restaurant I
which
told you
burned down
about.
in 1963. It was rebuilt, and later, the Stable Pit and Pub, a popular restaurant,
There it is.
was opened underneath the cow shed. The Midway Hotel was torn down in the late 1960s due to the installation costs related to laying a sewer system around the lake. The area just north of Midway, known by some as the Walk of Flags, was one of the first developments to be established on the lake because of its gradual slope pebbled lake bottom and graceful rolling land. It's the only part of the lake to have a public access sidewalk right along the lakefront. It's most active. Back when
She has a big battery.
Midway Hotel,
Is that a battery in the base?
Hotel to the
I
north.
don't have an extra.
Some of the cottages along the walk have been in the same family.
No, not really.
Yeah, I
It
just
might.
had to buy a battery for my i6 the other day.
Oh, really?
After 4 years, it only had 65% capacity left.
Oh, for
There's a
heaven's
place
sake.
in Meadville called CPR that does cell phone repair.
Oh, CPR.
Yeah.
There was some other place. I'm sorry, I'm still recording here. I'll pause. Every time Claire blows the horn, I jump. Oh, there we go. We're heading over here. If you can see in the distance, there is a water tower, ladies and gentlemen. You probably can't see it. That's Conneaut Lake Park. We'll be there shortly. This is where the Oakland Beach Hotel used to be, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid I'm going to get a copyright from the music. But they'll probably do a little announcing and I'll hit record again.
Was once the site for the Oakland Beach Hotel. The original hotel was built in the 1880s and rebuilt in 1960 after being destroyed by a fire. The The hotel included a roller coaster, a bowling alley, and in 1937, an addition was built in the shape of a large ship, which extended
It's where my dad used to play.
from the hotel porch. Both served as a bar and dance floor. Like the Midway Hotel, the Oakland Beach Hotel was also torn down in the 1960s due to the sewer system cost. Another large public steamer, the Storm, was affiliated with the Oakland Hotel. A friendly rivalry evolved between the crew of the Storm and the crew of the Iroquois of the Midway Hotel. The shenanigans between the captains gave folks around the lake much to talk about. Once, the bell from the Storm, which was used to lure customers, was stolen in the dead of night. In another instance, the fireboxes used to generate the steam power were tampered with. At one point, the captain of the Storm concluded that his boat was not long enough, so he pulled it out of the lake, sawed her in two, inserted a 25-foot long section in the middle, and patched her back together. There was some evidence that the Iroquois was faster than the Storm, but the Storm's captain compensated for this inequity with his superior skill as a pilot.
Tremendous. There you have it from Bill Horgrove or some Hargrove. Had something.
Like so many others
Origin of
throughout
Connie,
the
like the
United
name. Here
States,
goes.
comes from a Native American language. Indians living in the area called the lake Con-e-at. The name is of Seneca Indian origin, which means snowy waters. The reason Seneca Indians called it Conneaut was due to the fact that while snow melted on the ground around the lake, the snow stayed on top of the frozen lake for an extended period of time. When looking at road signs around the lake, especially on the east side, you will notice many different spellings of Conneaut.
That was, I filmed the speaker, literally, I'm sure. Tell us how you're doing so far, Mick and Janet, the lounging tour. We're already planning for...
If I was having any more fun, I'd have to lay down.
Okay. Well, we're already planning one for the fall and evidently in the winter, ladies and gentlemen. Pausing, copyright jazz. I'm going to take you down the steps with me, ladies and gentlemen. See, look, I took off my shoes. Yep. It's probably illegal. Hello. That would be the north end of the lake. People are beeping wildly and ringing bells. Bells and whistles, yes. North end of the lake, ladies and gentlemen, approaching. And we will be going over here, and that water tower you see, that is located in Conneaut Lake Park. Pausing until then.
No headache.
I'm just doing this.
Yeah,
Here is
just hold
Lisa
on.
Houseman
Yeah.
actually steering the
So,
boat.
do I do anything with
Got a new
it?
driver, hang on.
I'm scared. Okay, I just hold still.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Make
So
sure to get
far,
my
she's
good
doing
side.
good.
Yeah, we have
That's my bad
yeah.
side, really. Oh, I gotta look straight.
Pay attention to the what's ahead.
Okay, I'm done. I'm scared. Here.
Here, blow the horn first.
Oh
do I
yeah,
do it?
definitely.
Now do the bell. Down and
What
then
do
up.
I do?
Down
This?
and up.
I'm out of hand.
Oh, you're having all. You did all the fun stuff.
You did great.
Claire is taking over at this point. Thank you. I'm filming and Claire's explaining something. What?
It says Black Duck on that top of that house there.
Oh.
They rent it weekly. Usually occupied. Doesn't look like this weekend it has anyone.
I
But
like all the little names and stuff. It's cute. Okay, we're approaching the park,
Yeah.
pausing. It started to rain. Everybody freaked out. Janet and I did not. He's going
Yes.
to tell a story about my father. Go.
her father once told me it down at Mama Bear's when it was still in operation, maybe 40 years ago, that he never worked a day in his life.
Well, that's probably close to being accurate. Or he did as little as he could to get by, and you know what?
He was in the Dixie Doodlers, and,
Yes,
and his brother or your dad?
Oh, my uncle, Chuck Hornstein.
Oh my gosh, you're a Hornstein.
Yeah. he
Oh,
was
for heaven's
the,
sakes. I'm a Hauserman.
Oh, okay. Yep.
I'm sure. Well, it's nice to talk to you. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
officially on the record.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a small town.
It is a small. So Chuck Hornstein, the band leader himself,
Yes.
is your uncle.
Yeah.
And your name is?
Dave Hornstein.
Okay.
His name was Chuck Hornstein.
Because when I do my live shows, I use the Dixie Doodler album as
Oh, do you?
an intermission break.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'm always saying Chuck Hornstein, the band leader himself, on piano.
That was your uncle?
1892.
Yeah,
a
actually, he was
missionary
my second cousin.
Wasn't he a
Second
little
cousin,
Yeah.
okay, but
Wasn't he
he's
a little
older, I
light
get it.
too?
Oh my gosh, I have to go get the park.
Oh, yeah.
Pausing.
Fields, convention facilities, restaurants.
Here's the park,
shops,
ladies and gentlemen. There's the
numerous
beach.
hotels, cottages, and a bathhouse. Thousands of vacationers arrive via train to enjoy the park. Exposition Park was a self-sufficient farm, growing its own food to supply the park. In 1908, over half the park was destroyed by fire, which consumed most of the Midway buildings, dance hall, bowling alley, and damaged the figure eight coaster. It was after this fire that the famous Dreamland Ballroom was built. During the 1920s, that more mechanical amusement rides were added, taking the park to more of the look of a fairground-type resort. For the reason the name was changed to Conneaut Park. The original farmhouse still stands. Over the years, it was a hotel, a dorm for park employees, and currently is utilized as part of the Ghost Lake attraction during the Halloween season. In 2008, the Dreamland Ballroom was completely destroyed by fire. 2013, two other iconic Conneaut Lake Park structures that were located directly behind the beach, the Beach Club nightclub, cafeteria, all hotels with the The Hotel Conneaut was
Trying to
constructed in
pause.
1843. The hotel was struck by lightning, and the resulting fire destroyed more than half of the roof on the front half of the hotel, which extended out onto the grass area in front of the current hotel. Unable to obtain permission to replace the damaged roof due to World War II, and its section was demolished, resulting in a remodeled
Karen
hotel.
Morrison lived there growing up.
That portion of the original hotel remains in operation today.
Okay, there's Wolf Island, ladies and gentlemen, where people would go, and I think I made out there once. That was the thing to do, right, Mick? So there it is. I'm just whipping this. You know, it started to rain. Everybody went downstairs, but I stayed here, and they let me keep the phone in that house. I'm narrating. Sorry. People, you know, they know I'm crazy talking to myself. I think half the time, yes.
There you go.
And here we go. Some people are a little bit damp. And there's Mick. And there is, of course, Janet up front. And I'm going to sign off on Mick. Not sign off, but pause. We were wrong. Mick just pointed out that's Wolf Island over there. I better go tell the people downstairs then. Pausing.
Extension brought heightened
Missed
commerce
part of the
to
narration,
Conneaut
ladies and gentlemen.
Lake. Until 1892 was known as Evansburg. A feeder canal exited the lake, traveled west, and joined the Erie Beaver
Sitting in
Canal to
wetness.
provide water from French Creek in Meadville. Water flow was diverted.
Yeah,
into
I'm gonna have to
Conneaut
sign
Lake,
off
and
here.
A dam was placed to
They want to buy an island and
It's
sail.
pouring down rain, ladies and gentlemen, and so I'm here in the, what do you call it again? The wheelhouse. Thanks to Claire. I don't mind getting wet, but the phone isn't really into it. And so I'm showing you Wolf Island in the back of some people's heads, but it's okay. It's just a fun cruise here with Claire Hoagland at the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, pausing. This is the Heidi Cooper Mansion, ladies and gentlemen. And Hannix lived over here, right? Are they the green or what? Because I used to come down here to go swimming right here. Janice was my babysitter, and we'd walk from the White House, I guess it is, and down.
Hers is my favorite cottage in the whole.
It's right over here. It's the white with
We're
the
now
blue.
entering Haida Cooper
Oh, here we
Bay,
go.
the land where Philip Miller lived. 54 acres with the lake at its higher level,
I
but
filmed the
93
speaker.
acres when the lake was lowered. It was purchased by a familiar Conneaut Lake name, A.C. Haida Cooper,
I'm
who
gonna have
turned
to
the
do
Miller
this,
home
ladies and gentlemen. It's
into a
raining.
farmhouse, and then later built a summer cottage with gingerbread scrollwork close to the water's edge. The Haida Cooper family business, part of the Holland Land Company, owned much of the land on the west side of the lake. They also owned and trained horses, many of which were sold to Anheuser-Busch to pull beer wagons. The
Interesting.
estate, originally built right on the lake, was in later years relocated to its current location, thanks to their horses pulling it up the hill. That is the estate that you see now.
Well, it was back there, ladies and gentlemen, but nonetheless. Okay, wait, there's the place. There's Hannix. The white one, I would get babysat and we'd come down here to the docks and swim, and I was terrified to swim and it drove everybody crazy. Okay, signing off. I've enjoyed this rain, Frank. Everybody disappeared because it rained. Oh dear.
Except the diehards.
Yeah, we're tough broads. Pausing.
Past the sandbar.
We just passed the sandbar, ladies and gentlemen. Mick's having a piece of pizza, courtesy of the class of 69. Janet's having a cookie, and I'm gonna go get a piece of pizza. And we're almost done with our tour. It's probably gonna rain some more. Straight ahead is our destination. You might remember it from earlier. I might just sign off at this point because I don't know. Hold on. It's 30 minutes. Okay, pausing. Oh, I'm gonna get the mammoth. Okay. This is Fireman's Beach, ladies and gentlemen. I can't really see this for some reason, but there's a mammoth sculpture type deal. It's there somewhere. Just take my word for it. Should be kind of in the middle, I think. I'm having a hard time because I just looked at the sun and I got blinded. There's the concession stand at Fireman's Beach. We're approaching the end of our tour, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to do this and sign off with Mick eating pizza and Janet eating pizza. Okay, I'm just going to film over here and do my closing. What do you think?
Good idea.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in for this extra long video of the cruise on Conneaut Lake from aboard the beautiful paddle wheel Barbara J. You have been listening to, involved with, whatever, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Join me, join others. Drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. Leave labels at the door. Research before you judge. Remember, war is a racket. Don't take my word for this. Check out General Smedley Butler and what he had to say about the situation. Comes some boats. Somebody's water skiing. We'll get them. And I will get Claire to sign off, and then we'll be done. We're recording. Thank you so much for the tour.
Thanks for coming out, Lisa, and good luck with your video. I hope a lot of people get a lot of views.
I do
likes.
too.
The Barbara J runs these trips every Saturday and Sunday at 1 o'clock. It's only $10 a person. It's cheaper than golf and a lot more relaxing.
That's right. And can you tell us quickly, because I know you have to dock this beast. Maybe Bruce can tell us or something about the fall and winter.
Well, our winter trips start the day after Thanksgiving, and which would be the Friday following Thanksgiving, and they run until December 10th. They're $15 a head. And
to see the lights around the lake.
Of course, they're nighttime trips. They're 5:30, 7:30, and 9. The 5:30 are the public trips.
Okay.
And then the 7:30 and 9:30 are private trips.
Okay, excellent. I'll let you go because do your
contact the Barbara J Cruises
at 382 Ride.
382 Ride 814-382 Ride, right? So we're coming back to the dock and needs my full attention.
There we go. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Claire. Here's the dock, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be docking, signing off, and thanks once again for watching. Bye-bye.